Welcome to First Person Defender, where good guy role players come face to face with unknown attackers in real-world scenarios and fight their way out. Each episode of First Person Defender features a situation straight out of real life.
I've got a gun.
This is First Person Defender. In this episode of First Person Defender, an agitated individual frightens customers at a local gas station.
My name is Tim, and I'm from East Tennessee. I didn't get into shooting until probably 2008. I carry all the time. If I'm wearing pants, I'm carrying. It's pretty much my rule. You know, anywhere that I can carry, I carry. The change when I started getting real training was I quickly found out that I really didn't know anything. When you go to a good instructor, you really find that there's just so much that you don't know already. It's unconscious incompetence, I guess is the proper term for it.
Tim seems like a really interesting guy. I like him. He's devoted himself to training. He's not like a lot of people that are out there. He started with his concealed carry permit, realized that he had some level of unconscious incompetence. He became consciously incompetent, and he's working on becoming competent.
I have no idea what I'm getting myself into today. I saw some of the divots on the walls from the Simunitions, and it made me a little more nervous, I think, than I should be.
This force-on-force training uses Simunitions, a non-lethal alternative to live ammunition. The camera crew wears yellow shirts and are considered to be invisible to role players.
The scenario that we have set up for Tim today is going to take place in a gas station, fueling station, service station, whatever you call it. He walks in, he's in there waiting to pay for his gasoline, maybe get a pop or however it happens, and there's going to be an agitated customer in there. Seems like in every scenario there's an agitated person in the mix.
Absolutely ridiculous. All you sell is food.
Okay, please. Oh, wow. Yeah. Hey, can somebody get his license plate number or something?
Want me to take a picture of it or something?
I need somebody to go get his license plate.
Okay, put this stuff here. I'll be back.
What are you doing, woman?
Nothing.
What? Did you take a picture of my license plate?
Coming back in.
A picture of my license plate? What do you think you're doing? Huh? What is y'all's problem in here?
Trying to make sure you're not.
What are you looking at, sir?
Nothing.
You got a problem
I
in?
need you to back up, sir.
You got a problem?
Back up.
What you gonna do about
I need you to back up and leave the store, please. Please.
You have toothpaste?
Please.
You leave the store.
Hey, that's fine. If you want me to leave, I will leave.
Why do you keep coming around me?
Please.
Go!
I'm asking.
Get away from me! I told you to leave!
I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Then why do you keep getting close to me?
You're at the door. Move away from the door. I will leave.
Get away from me! Absolutely ridiculous. I come here, tiny ass store, no toothpaste, no cigarettes. You have fun, woman. Where's the woman that took my picture? Is that you?
I don't know what you're
Sir.
talking about.
I told you, stay out of it.
Just leave. That's
You
all we're
leave.
asking. Move
Come
out of the
on,
way.
woman. You got a problem with me?
I don't have anything.
Come what?
What?
Where's your camera? Give me your camera.
I didn't give you anything.
What you gonna do? You
I'm
gonna try to
leaving.
take my
I'm leaving.
picture?
I need you to back up, sir. Back up.
Or what?
Back up right
What?
now. I'm asking you to back up.
Or what?
Back up, all right? Back up. Leave. Leave the store right now.
I already tried to leave once.
Leave.
Y'all coming out taking my
Nobody's
photo.
gonna take your picture. Just
Trying to
leave.
call the police.
Leave.
I'm not going back to jail again.
Leave the store, sir. Leave.
You leave the store.
I'm
Why do
leaving.
you keep telling me that? What you doing out here?
I'm just getting away from you guys, man. Don't hurt me, okay? I need you to stop! Stop! Somebody call the police!
Help me!
Stop!
Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him!
You want to shoot me?
Shoot him!
Stop! Stop right now!
Index, index, index. That was something. What happened?
This guy is, he comes in, he's very aggressive, he's very agitated. Hasn't really done anything that warranted me presenting my weapon. Just a lot of yelling, throwing things, asking to leave. I always tried to keep an object in between myself and him, whether that be the counter or racks of whatever. Then, you know, he starts wrestling around on the ground. That, in my opinion, is not enough to shoot someone.
My observation would be the gun still wouldn't have even come out. You don't take your gun out unless you're going to intend to use it. What I'm thinking is I would have probably tried to get somebody to help this old guy over here in the purple shirt, say, hey, help get him off of him. You know, maybe you don't want to get in a fight because you were wearing a gun. You don't want to go hands-on like that. You drawing your gun?
Yeah, I got involved.
Got you involved.
I got involved.
Of course, if he'd have changed his focus to you because he's obviously mentally disturbed, because at some point he says, go ahead and shoot me. He would have never known you had the ability to shoot him if you hadn't brought your gun out. So sometimes remaining concealed is the best option. The Ruger American pistol is a great striker-fired pistol. It's got a lot of nice features with ambidextrous controls, interchangeable back straps. It's got 3-dot sights on it and a trigger that is super easy to operate. It doesn't get any easier than that striker-fired Ruger American pistol. If they're down here and all of a sudden Barrett pulls out a knife, well, you know, the guy on top produces a knife and you can actually see it. Now, yeah, we're gonna need a gun. Have you worked on contact shooting?
Not actually touching someone with a firearm.
So to start off, I've just got this Cert Trainer pistol, okay, and it's gonna work really easy for this. So if I come up and I decide that I actually have to take a shot on these guys, I'm gonna come up in here, and what if I just press the gun into him and I shoot him right here? I could have a pass-through shot, right? So I may get up in here and attempt to do a shot like this, and I'm gonna drive the gun into him while he's fighting, because these guys are moving around and they're wiggling and they're doing stuff, so I'm gonna keep this gun pressed into his, and I'm gonna press off a shot. So if I come up on this guy and I'm worried about what's underneath him, there's a couple different ways that I can fire. So I can come up in here and I can keep my thumb on the back of this slide and I can press into this target and I can fire there. Boom, now the gun didn't come out of battery, so boom, tap, rack, and I could go at it again. Another way is I could grab it over the top and I could drive it into him, because most guns don't have this standoff, but as soon as I drive that muzzle into a target, I knock it out of battery. As soon as I knock that out of battery, you know, because we got skin and muscle and everything that's gonna wrap around that muzzle, and it knocks it out of battery. So I'm gonna drive it in two-handed. I'm gonna shoot him like that, tap, rack. I could do it again. Drive it into him, shoot him just like that. Oh, I never cleared it. Now this time, put your hand on the back. Just like that.
First Person Defender is brought to you by Double Tap Ammunition, Springfield Armory, and Crimson Trace.
When we had Tim in his scenario today, we talked about contact shots and how we can perform those contact shots. We know that the gun is going to be non-functional after we perform a contact shot, but it can be non-functional just trying to perform a contact shot. And let me show you what I mean by that. I've got the gun empty right now, and the reason I've got a magazine in is because this Taurus has a magazine disconnect. So if I put this gun forward and I press the trigger, the gun fires, correct? But if I just take a little bit of pressure and I push it into this guy's body, look how it gets knocked out of battery, and I'm immediately unable to press that trigger. I can't do anything. So I gotta do something to hold it in battery. One of my favorite ways is just putting my thumb on the back of the slide, driving it forward, and I can press the trigger. I can do it this way as well by holding onto the back of the slide and keeping the gun in battery while I fire. Of course, as soon as I fire, I've got to clear that empty round from the chamber. So with some rounds in the gun, I'm gonna charge up. The first way I'm gonna do this is just by putting my thumb on the back of the slide. Now, if I keep the slide from coming out of lockup, it's never gonna come back. So if I'm in a close quarters fight here with this guy and I hold this into his belly, I can press the trigger, I fire, I've got a dead trigger, so I've got to tap, rack, clear it before I can go back to shooting again. So the next way we're gonna do this is something that people get a little bit more comfortable with. They can hold the gun into battery. I push it into my target, I hold it in battery, shoot them up close, clear the malfunction. Hopefully that one round was enough. So with these techniques, you can practice doing contact shots. It's probably best to do it with a qualified instructor. If you ever thought you had the need for a light and a laser on an AR platform, the new Crimson Trace Link system is exactly what you're looking for. I use it in a number of applications. What I like about it is that it's programmable for white light and laser, or just the light, or just the laser. But the biggest feature is that it's wireless. So when I grab the pistol grip, it's instinctive operation. The light and the laser come on at the exact same time. So if you keep a light and a laser on your AR for home defense, and you don't have time to acquire sights, you can get the job done from the hip. Of course, now that Tim knows the easy way out of a scenario, we're going to have to force his hand a little bit and make his confrontation unavoidable.
Oh, me, I don't know about that.
Can I help you with something?
Do you have any more party supplies?
No, sir?
What was that?
He's opening the balloon bottles.
Excuse me.
Did you want to purchase some?
No, you watch out.
Hey, excuse me, can you leave her alone?
Settle down.
Leave her alone?
Yeah, she's just
Who do you
shopping.
think you are?
I work here. I'm the manager. Can I?
Well, I'm here right now. It doesn't matter if you work here. It doesn't matter what she's doing. She got in my way.
Can't you be nice?
You get out of my way. Why are y'all, all of you?
Sir,
I told you.
we're gonna
You have a
have to
problem
ask you to
with it?
leave. I think.
Oh my
Somebody call the
God.
police!
Somebody help
What?
me.
Call the police!
I can't do.
Somebody call the police right now!
Call the police. 911.
Help me.
All right, what's your emergency? 911, what's your emergency?
I'm in a convenience store and someone got shot.
Can somebody help me?
What do you want to tell her? What does she need to
What do
know?
I need to tell her? And the burglar or somebody got shot, and the convenience store clerk got shot. Someone's here with a gun. He shot somebody.
Dude, man.
Can somebody help
Back
me?
up, sir, back up! Back up, back up.
The clerk needs help right away.
I'm bleeding.
Do we need EMS?
I'm bleeding.
Yes, EMS.
Index, index, index. All right, so tell me what happened that time.
It was very quick. There was a little bit of yelling, and then all of a sudden he pulled out his gun and shot the clerk. I mean, just instantly shot the clerk.
And then what did you do?
I drew and fired.
Did you see your sights at all ever?
No.
I'm a big sighted fire guy. I love to train for sighted fire. There's no doubt about it, but that laser stands out.
Absolutely.
Really bright. When you are target focused, worried about that threat, it's funny, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, that was a total change up in scenarios.
Yeah, it really was. That happened a lot faster than I was expecting. A lot faster. And it caught me off guard because I looked away and I was, you know, I shouldn't have, because he started arguing and I was watching him, and then just for a second I looked down, and then when I looked back up, he had his gun out. I thought, oh man, I've reacted too late at this point.
It changes quickly, doesn't it?
Really quickly.
Yeah, everything is in split seconds, and you know, when you look at something, you've looked away from whatever it was.
Yep.
You need to maybe see, but
Yep.
you can't. How do you know? You don't know.
Right.
So have you ever followed a scenario all the way through the point of, now the suspect's down, now what do I do?
No.
Okay, so this was your one. I started giving some little prompts. What did you hear from me?
I
Did you pick
think
up
I
on-
yelled, call 911. I think I did.
Somebody call the police right now.
I did hear you say call
Okay.
911.
So I saw a lady over here dialing and talking to the police, and I was trying to slide around and
Did you hear
look at
some of the
clerk.
stuff she was saying?
Talking about the convenience store where it's at. Someone's been shot. That
And
sort
there's
of
a guy
thing.
with a gun?
Yes.
That'd probably be you.
Yeah, that'd be me.
What do you think the cops are going to think when they're coming to a guy with a gun?
Well, yeah, they're
Okay.
gonna see me.
This is your first experience taking it all the way through the end. And just remember, at the end, you're going to tell her what to say, tell them who you are. Always follow up with those things. Yeah, we need EMS because we got somebody hurt. Those are all things to think about.